sweetest thing. Yeah. I live on the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready? Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, oh, I have a few. I tried to change what I cannot undo, but I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back, are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back. Are you ready for more? Oh, are you ready for more? Oh, are you ready for more? Yeah, are you ready for more? And I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back. Are you ready? Are you ready? Coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Spaceman, and they do enjoy a speed advantage, and they'll be facing the Giant, and they will have a power advantage here. This fight will be in the light heavyweight division. Plenty of power, but lots of good movement in this division as well.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Up first is Spaceman from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title. Coming off a very close, controversial win, let's see if they can be more definitive in this one. Against them, the Giant from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI Continental title. Their last fight was a very controversial decision loss.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the black trunks, trimmed with black, the current national light heavyweight champion, Spaceman. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the orange trunks, trimmed with white, the current Continental Light Heavyweight Champion, the Giant.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. That's what these fights do. That's what these venues do.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. They both want a knockout, you can tell. shot. They miss with the jab. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go. It's round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Which fighter will say no mas? Nice counter. These two were made for each other. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. The jab doesn't quite connect. Bombs away. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
On to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Out of the way of that right hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he scores with the counter. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Is being thrown to the wind. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Tried to score with a jab. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. That big hook doesn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with the jab. Nope, that hook won't score. Neither fighter willing to slow down. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Defense is not an option for these two. Is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go in the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice defense on that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Back and forth they go. Throws the uppercut, but misses. Straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know what, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Round 7, here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You don't want to trade shots. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Round 8, and we're off again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. One punch could change everything in this battle. That right hook won't score. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell to start round 9. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Missing with that right hook. His stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. We've made it to round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. Holding nothing back here in the round. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Those counter punches have to hurt. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Missing with the hook. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, but what a result.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.